Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Lee's making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest. Not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
Introducing first, by way of Newark, the Dragon, Lee. And his opponent across the ring, coming out of Paris, Dynamite.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening round scheduled for 10. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Go pay him back. What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
Well-targeted left hand by Dynamite. Solid right by Lee. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Dynamite's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Round number 1, and he's already down.
And if he survives here, Joe, you wonder how that's going to affect him for the rest of the night. Because we expect him to be aggressive. Will he be tentative from now on?
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Flush shot. It was the overhand left. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by the Dragon. Lee's able to land a good, solid left hand. Final 10 seconds. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Dynamite swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Stay inside. Keep your head moving.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Dynamite's left landing well. Good right hand. Dynamite's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away, and what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on, but what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Dragon's combination punching is working well here. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Solid left hand to the head. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
I need you to relax.
And that round is in the books, and that one should go into the record books. It's been all action all night, but that chapter in the book was something special.
Oh, it was, Joe. You know, sometimes you go to a party, you don't know what to expect. You wind up getting guys that like to talk. They come right in, they introduce themselves. Well, here, you get guys that like to fight.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Move your head. Move your head.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Dynamite's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Good exchange. He fires back.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
The Dragon's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Lee's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Dragon. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Left and right.
Good flush shot by Dynamite. Good combination on the 1-2 by Lee.
Throw punch. Don't walk into him when I'm throwing a punch. He's busy. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got.
He's timing you coming in. He's timing you with the uppercut. I need you to move in with the jab.
Start of round number 4. Fairly close fight with one exception. The Dragons scored the knockdown in this fight. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And his opponent cannot really be influenced or panic right now at this stage of the fight because of that. He still has to stay within his fight.
Dynamite's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lee. Targeting that overhand left. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. The Dragon's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. A well-placed left hand up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. How about that left hand? Good biting, snapping shot by Dynamite. The Dragon's able to avoid that punch. Dynamite's still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close competitive fight, that he's trailing on the scorecards. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
Take him to the ropes.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Lee's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Lee.
Relax. Okay, now get your hands.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing. That left hand by Dynamite. Super 2-punch combo by Lee. Lee's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Dynamite. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Solid right by Lee. Oh! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Dragon's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money. Scoring knockout.